Hi, my name is Desiree from White Wolf. Today we're going to talk about dreaming of mice and what that might mean or probably does mean. So let's begin with that. Firstly, if you dream about rats instead of mice, it might not mean the same. Good thing to keep in mind. So, dreams. Firstly, if you dream about mice, it can mean that there is something going on with some sneakiness or secrets, often not your own, because I don't know, because you don't know the mouse, or because it visits you or bites you, and usually those dreams do not indicate your own secret. But there's something secretive going on. It could mean bad news that's coming your way. It could also mean that, well, someone's doing things behind your back. And often when the meaning of the dream does indeed mean that, then you usually see someone being with that mouse as well. That was reason number one why we can dream of mice. And then the second one is because you feel vulnerable. So this means that you dream of mice when you feel vulnerable. I actually never heard of someone who dreamt about mice because he felt vulnerable in some situation. So to me, it doesn't specifically mean this. But you could be an exception. And then we're going to reason number three. You can dream about mice because of previous lives. So maybe in a previous life you got scared of mice, maybe died because of a mouse, who knows, right? And somehow your body and soul still remember that and want to show you that. And if you want to know if you deal with those kind of sources, then you can think about, do you have those dreams very often, and do you have them as long as you can remember, because those are indicators for previous life things. And often there's no progression, nothing bad happens, there is just a mouse, nothing happens with it. It could mean that. However, the fourth group, we can also dream about mice our whole life that don't really do anything, because you are troubled by your ancestors or some sort of Yorkas, family ghosts that are still with you. Sometimes this means real people that live that are your, ancestors. Sometimes it means that it is a ghost that doesn't belong there but still haunts the family. And then you can dream about mice as well often. And sometimes they bite you, change forms, do something weird. Those are definitely ancestor dreams. That's how you know the difference between those dreams and previous life dreams. Also, by the way, if you dream about previous lives and mice, you sometimes see yourself in the dream as well, or yourself in another body, but you know it's you. Then also indicator of previous life. But yeah, ancestors. And you know what's interesting? If you dream about mice, but like since a year or something, or shorter or longer, of course, it could have to do with the person you're in a relationship with, because sometimes they have a problem with the ancestors or your cast or family stuff, energetic ghosts, but you don't. But then you join their family and then you start to have those dreams because it's impacting you as well. And so you can think about dreaming of mice because you moved in together, or had sex for the first time, or got engaged, got married. If mice dream started to happen because one of those events, it's definitely some sort of ghost that is troubling, well, not only you, but the whole family. It's good to know. And sometimes they attack you, like I said. By the way, if you are troubled with that, you most of the time don't see a mice or a mouse die. That's just not how that dream works. You just pick their energy up and it looks like a mouse. Why? Honestly, I don't know. Because it is that way. Because, like, the subconsciousness of all human beings made that agreement together so that you know what's going on and can fight it. Sometimes I think it's just like that. can also say that this ancestor is sort of a familiar, which has the looks of an animal but was a human once. So it could be all that. And finally, dream of a mouse can also mean that you're going to start something new. So if you don't dream of mice all your life, you can just think about when did the dreams start to happen, what were you doing then, and if the timing has something to do with the fact that you moved houses or really started another job or something, it could just mean, hey, yep, we know you're starting something new, we're gonna help you. So the mice don't mean anything really, they just are symbolic. So probably nothing will really happen in the dreams. Maybe you also see the mouse sort of walking around on the thing or something that's new, like you see mice in your dream at a new job, or you see mice in your new house, or you see mice on your new hobby. Well, that's well, usually just means that you're doing something new. So that was a lot of examples for why do we dream about mice. I hope you liked it. Let me know your dream if you want to. I'm super curious. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe. And until next time.